You're listening to Spotlight on Business on Newstalk 95.3, Michiana's news channel. Once again, here's your host, Laura Smith.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Business. I'm Laura Smith, and with me today is the daughter of a dynasty, Lily Reynolds of Stevenson's of Elkhart, now in business since, the store since, it's been 95 years. Oh, my goodness. Can't wait for the 100-year celebration. But this family, this wonderful family, the Reynolds family, has owned it since 1964. Same location. I mean, it's almost unheard of in this day and age. It's such a tradition, and yet everybody knows it for their high quality, good people, great prices, and always some type of either sale going on or right now a special promotion for spring. I got a little card in the mail. I want you to tell everybody about it. And how can they get a card, or how can they know about it? Do they need the card when they go in there? Tell us all about it.
Absolutely. So you mentioned the 95 years. We are so grateful to our community to have been a part of it. So that is something we like to do. We like to work with our customers. And, when we can get them a great price on something, we like to do so. So something that we are doing that is a new promotion for us throughout the month of April, every $50 you spend gets you a $10 gift certificate for the month of May. So we've got these little punch cards there in store. When you go inside, go to the front desk, ask them for a punch card, and we will get one to you. You fill it up, and for every $50, you get 10. And there is just the limit of you can get 10 things there. So you can get up to $50 in free gift certificate money to spend anytime throughout the month of May.
In May. What a great idea. Is that something new?
We think it's fun. Yeah, this is something we've not tried it before, so we're trying it this month, and we've had a good response so far because, there is a lot of new merchandise in the store right now and more to come as we go into those warmer months.
Yes.
But we think this is a great way. Let people come in, see what we have for spring, and then when they decide what they want to fill in on next month, you have a little spending cash to do so.
Yeah, it's a great incentive. I love that. And I mean, think about it. So you're buying anything from casual wear to a fancy dress, also men's clothes, also prom outfits, dresses and tuxes, and also weddings. So you could easily, get a bunch of these certificates, or at least up to 10 of them.
Yeah, so we have up to 10 little spots on the punch card, and we have had people get prom dresses and then ask for one, so we'll see them back next month. But we just think it's a fun way to, introduce people to our new collections and then introduce them back again next month so they can see what's new.
That's right. And it's in all departments. It goes for
across the board.
So even if you buy a wedding gown, and it's really
we'll count it.
You're going to count it. Wow, that's just so great. Now, it is the season for proms and bridal. Let's talk about it for people who are in the market for that. The selection is still there. Is it?
Yes.
When is prom? When do proms actually happen? What month is it?
So we're seeing kind of a range. The first prom, I believe, was last weekend, which
we saw them.
Yes, it seems a little early, but I mean, I think a lot of it with the bigger schools is venue availability, which is something that we're seeing for weddings as well. So they're just spreading it out a little bit, which we are just fine with. So they started last weekend. They go, I think, all the way through the end of May. So it's quite a long season, but it's great. We still have a good selection. We can still fit in alterations, things like that.
You can fit in alterations.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're getting a little close on time for some of the schools, especially the ones that are, end of April.
Yeah.
But stop in, see us. If you get a dress from Stevenson's, we will do our very best to get it altered in time for your big event.
Yeah, absolutely. And you often say this, that it used to be, the bridal season, back in the day was basically June through September.
Yes.
And now it can be any month of the year, correct?
It is year round. And I think it's nice. We're seeing a lot more, especially going a little bit later into the fall. Around here, the weather's not bad in October, even November.
Right.
You can get away with it. You can do outdoor photos. Even those midwinter photos, those can turn out really nice.
Yes.
And I think it's just helping with the venue availability. I think it is. But even that, it's a little easier to plan. You get a little extra time if you are doing those end of the year weddings. You start planning a little sooner. It's nice. Keeps us on our toes year round, but
absolutely. Now, are there sort of wedding fashions that are available for cold weather?
Yes, there are. So something that's been very popular in the bridal market has been sleeves, whether fully attached. We also have quite a few detachable options, which are great for, if you want those outdoorsy photos, but then you plan to have your reception inside, you get a little warm, you can take them off. It's great. We're seeing a lot of multi-look wedding outfits. So whether that's multiple dresses or sometimes just ways to change up the dress that you have so you can have a couple different styles throughout the night. I think it's a fun way to kind of change up your photos a little bit. It can look really good too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. So you'll see somebody get married, you're at the ceremony, you're at the church, and there's the beautiful long train and everything. And then you get into the reception venue and all of a sudden they're in a mini skirt.
Yep. Total change up.
Where'd that come from? Who is that? And it's the bride. Yeah. So I love that in this day and age, things are not so rigid. Like you have to do it like this. You have to do it just like your neighbor did it. It's not like that. It's whatever you wish.
I think it's great. People are able to kind of express their style and personality through the wedding, which is kind of the point. It's a celebration of two people and their love, and you get to show that in unique ways. So even with, the time of the year, the venue you have, what you choose to wear, it feels a lot more personal than just, okay, you have to do this and this and this.
Right. Gives you more of an advantage to be kind of who you are.
Yes.
Now, for mother of the brides, they need it. And obviously, men, do you have tuxedos there, or do you do the tailoring there?
Yes.
Tell us how it works for guys at the Stevensons.
We've got a couple different options. So lately we've seen a trend towards more formal weddings. We've seen a lot of tuxedos, really formal outfits, which I think it's fun.
I would never have thought that. I would have thought it would go the other way.
I think during COVID, we saw a lot of the backyard wedding. So a little more casual. And then when the world was opened up again, it was like people went totally the opposite direction. So we're seeing a lot of formal. Obviously, you still have things in between. You still have those more casual ceremonies and receptions. But we've seen a lot of tuxedos and people choosing to purchase these so that they can have them for future events too. And for those, we do tailoring in house. We'll measure everything, get your sizes in, and then take it in exactly to your specifications. But if you just want it for the one-time use, we also do rentals. So that's a great option, especially if you decide to do something a little funkier, a little more different, or maybe you just think you want to wear it for the one day, then send it off.
Are guys wearing different colors other than black or navy?
Yes. So other than those really formal black tie weddings, we've seen a lot of green, which I think is fun. It shows up really nicely in pictures. So we're seeing a little more experimentation.
Is it like forest green or lime green?
Mostly dark.
Mostly dark.
I have not seen a lime green, at least not for a groom yet.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It can pull some of that color palette that was traditionally only seen in like the bridesmaids colors or in the bouquets. Yes. You're pulling it into the guys' formal wear too, and a lot of kind of mixing and matching. So maybe the groom's in all black and the guys are in green, vice versa. You tie it in with accessories. It looks really good.
I know. I love it. I'm seeing wedding pictures, and it's not like the old days where, all the girls matched exactly. They might have the same color, but they have all different styles of dresses that they were allowed to pick.
Yeah.
Because you do want to be able to, use the dress again if you can. Yeah.
Well, and even just practically, if you look good, if you feel good, the pictures are going to turn out so great. And so that's what I think something that we've all kind of appreciated seeing is like these varied color palettes, especially for like that kind of summertime wedding, the more traditional. Maybe the bridesmaids are all in slightly different shades of the same colors. The mothers are either they're in a floral pattern or they're in something that's a little different. You just get these really lively photos, and I think it looks great. And I think it allows people to express themselves a little better in the wedding party too. And when you get that, I feel like everything just turns out for the best.
Absolutely. Well, what you also get when you go to Stevenson's of Elkhart is you get this incredible direction. You get this great advice. And because a lot of people just don't really know, and they need to be guided because they don't know what's really in or not in. And it doesn't really matter because you allow people to choose whatever they want to. And you have something for everybody. That's what I love about Stevenson's. You have something for everybody in there.
We do try.
You have the very funky kind of, so you could wear out to a nightclub in New York, but then you've got something that you would feel very comfortable just doing your shopping at Martin's day to day. And everything in between. And that goes for men as well. We love it. I am so grateful for Stevenson's of Elkhart. I am a walking billboard because
we appreciate
99% of what I wear is from there. And I just, if I had $1 for every compliment I got, I'd be such a rich woman.
Well, and you wear it all well.
Oh, well, thank you. I love going in there, too, just for the camaraderie. Love being with the Reynolds family, all the generations that are in there working together, and they're wonderful associates who really, they're just amazing people. I feel like they are friends. And I go into Stevenson's, and I just feel so welcome. And it's a blessing in this day and age when we've gone so digital on so many ways. There is still a physical store you can walk in where they know you by your name. They are happy to see you, and they'll do whatever you need, and they'll guide you in every way, and you won't break the bank.
Yes, that's something that we try to do is, it's hard, especially if you're looking for something specific. It can be overwhelming shopping, especially like when you go online and there are hundreds of thousands of options. So we try to curate a collection of wearable pieces, but still with different styles, something, a little bit for everybody. But then we do know that half the fun is the shopping. If you just want to come in, hang out with us for a while, we welcome that.
And you'll see me there.
Yes, we'll all spend time together.
I've been gunning for happy hour at Stevenson's for a while now. Since I'm there like every Friday afternoon around 5:00, I thought maybe that would be a nice addition to it.
That's a great idea. We'll have to ask the boss.
Shopping and sipping. Sipping and shopping, all that. Well, Lily Reynolds of Stevenson's of Elkhart, thank you for being part of the dynasty. I'm so grateful that you're all there. And we will see you with a punch card, or we'll get one up there at the counter so that we can, for every $50 spent in April, you get a $10 certificate for May. Can't beat that whatsoever.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Lily. Happy spring. You're listening to Spotlight on Business. I'm Laura Smith. We'll see you next time.
If you missed any part of today's show, log on to 953mnc.com and look for the Spotlight on Business podcast. Be sure to tune in again next Sunday afternoon at 4:30 for Spotlight on Business on News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel, your breaking news and weather station.
Podcasts by Federated Media.